We're getting horny for the holidays as we unwrap Krampus, 2015 horror comedy directed by Michael Dougherty and starring Adam Scott, Toni Collette, David Koechner, and Allison Tolman. When a dysfunctional family's Christmas spirit collapses faster than a mall Santa on his lunch break, they accidentally summon a shadowy Alpine demon who punishes the naughty, not with coal, but with nightmare fuel. So did this holiday horror comedy slay the sleigh, or did Krampus just leave us feeling frostbitten and frustrated? Andrew, welcome to 2015's Krampus.
Meh. You know, Gary, when you suggested Krampus, I thought you were telling me that you had White Castle. And I was like, oh, yeah, Krampus too.
Some deep Krampus.
Oh, that was a made up on the spot joke. I apologize in advance for that, or after the fact.
That is in Gary territory.
Gary, Rotten Tomatoes has it sitting currently at 67 on the tomato meter and 52 with the audience, which surprises me. I thought the audience would have liked this one a lot more. Gary, this one, I thought I had seen this when we talked about it, and I was like, well, I'll watch it again. But I had not. I think I've seen clips of it.
Okay.
But I'll say this. I like this. I'm giving this total. I totally enjoyed this movie. I love.
Before we get too deep,
go.
Thumbs up. I'm gonna go ahead and let it be known. We both are giving a thumbs up.
Yeah, this is it's a little creepy. You know, I like Teresa's like, you know, what you think I'll like it, and I was like, no. I mean, anything that starts with Krampus, like, it just can't be good. But it's a fun movie in the sense of, like, you know, you got Adam Scott, who's great. Toni Collette, who's just great. Koechner is great. I mean, you start seeing this cast come together, and it plays well.
Yeah,
and they play their parts well. You know, the uptight part of the family, the Koechner side of the family.
Yeah, really.
And it's a fun adventure. Like this one, like, you know, one of our other reviews we talked about Trapped in Paradise, and that one felt a little long in the tooth for me. This one was just a ride. Like I was enjoying everywhere this film was taking me. Everywhere. Yeah. I was like, this is fun. I thought the effects were great. It's a good movie. If you have not seen this from 10 years ago, man, do yourself a favor. Don't gather the family around. This isn't a holiday.
No. And that's what's funny is because this is a horror comedy.
I mean, like, my daughter would love to sit and watch it with you, but
it's funny because, I mean, like you're saying, the acting's great. They all play their parts well.
Yes.
I don't think there's not a campiness to it, really. It's not like they're playing like.
I thought Koechner would have made a little campy.
And he didn't.
I thought they would. And they played these straighter edged, not straight edge, but straight ahead characters.
Right.
But they played into their characters very well.
And that's what made the funny parts funny, is because it's almost like they're playing straight.
Yeah.
And then you've got the horror elements. If you go in thinking this is a comedy, the horror elements are pretty horrifying with some of the stuff that happens to some of the characters in this movie.
Yeah.
So it's like it does well on both parts, I think. And I think the different tones is what maybe made that score a little lower. That some people just didn't accept that tone. But for me anymore, man, I'm really starting to enjoy the comedy horror films. It gives me a mix of things that I like a lot. And I like both genres, and seeing a well done mix of them like this one is.
Yeah.
I
completely agree. I loved was it the mom, the old lady, the Adam Scott's mom, the Austrian girl, whatever lady.
Yeah.
I mean, she played creepy, wonderful.
Yeah.
And not meaning to, I mean, she just was an old lady, but she knew this legend. And then you have the slight little animation parts that.
Yeah, I was going to mention that.
Perfect. I was like, oh, this lays the story out perfectly because that's how it felt.
Yeah.
And then, you know, the kids, like, I sent you a screenshot of the one kid. I was like, I know how that kid feels.
Yeah.
And oddly enough, it had a slight little feel good to it. I felt a little good about myself at the end. I was like,
it did. It does. What's funny about the feel, I don't want to really. I mean, it's 10 years old. So this is kind of spoiler territory. I'm not going to say too much other than to vaguely say it does end with that feel good thing. And then it does the horror trope at the end as well. Like you used to see with like the old Halloween or different things where it's just not over.
Yeah,
or,
right.
Or there's something else to it. I'll say that much. I don't want to really give that away, but but it's nice. I just thought it was well put together, and I was really surprised too with how kind of goofy it is overall being a comedy, but then having its horror elements, how well the effects are done. And a lot of those were practical effects.
Yeah.
It's like more movies should be made like that, you know, and I missed that, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I can't say enough about it. I really enjoyed watching it, and I think everybody should give it a shot if you haven't seen it yet, especially if you like this kind of mixed genre.
Yeah, this is one like I fire off to my daughter like, hey, if you haven't seen this one, like settle down. This is it's in her. My daughter's a horror fan, so
yeah.
But like this is like a horror, but you feel good at the end. Like, it's not bad. It's not quite Terrifier, but it's close.
Yeah.
Yeah, do it, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man. I don't, other than see her gush over it, I don't think there's a whole lot more to say other than the fact that if you haven't seen it, you should check it out.
Yeah, you should.
And let us know in the comments if you have seen it, what you thought about it. While you're down there, do a little like, a little subscribe, hit that little bell, all the things with the stuff with the
giggity.
Yeah. With that, what he said.
Yeah. Do the stuff and the thing. And the Flavin and the lady. You love Flavin. The touch says, does this rag smell like chloroform?
Try this Coca-Cola. All right, I'm going a different direction.
Does this pudding pop taste funny to you?
Thanks,
Merry
everybody.
Christmas.
Bye.
Flip-flops are unfiltered reviews of all of the movies we chose to view. We love some and others we simply hated. You can find out by how much we rate it.
This has been a Touch of Madness production, brought to you by the creative minds at Tommy Twins Media.